Hello and welcome to another Duskmourn draft. I'm paulcheon, and let's ready up and hop into this draft immediately. Immediately. The party don't stop for anybody. Let's take a look at this pack. Enduring Vitality. 1 green for a 3/3 Vigilance. Creatures you control have tap. Add 1 mana of any color. When this dies, if it was creature... So all my creatures tap for mana? That seems really nice. Oh! This is super nice in green-white because you can just tap your creatures and then trigger the survival. Oh yeah, I want to do that. Although I don't want to draft green-white. But if there is a world where I draft green-white, it's with Enduring Vitality. So let's try this. Orphans of the Wheat is also a nice way to tap things for your survival cards. There's Defiant Survivor, which can be nice. It's very terrifying if you're on the play. Scorching Dragonfire is also good, but you know, still early. Let's still take these rares and see where things go. What the heck is this? Manifest Dread X times. Then put X +1/+1 counters on each of those creatures. So for 3 mana, you get a 3/3. For 5 mana, you get 2 4/4s? This card is broken. Who would pass this card? Shame on you. Veggie Wagon. They must have opened a Mythic. Anyways, I'm going to take Valvagoth's Onslaught. 3 mana, you make it 3/3. 5 mana, you make 2 4/4s. 7 mana, you make 3 6/6s? No, 3 5/5s. 7 mana, you make 3... Yeah, this card's ridiculous. Okay. Glasswork Shattered Yard is fine. Monstrous Emergence is very good. Monstrous Emergence and Brood Spinner would be the other 2 cards that I would consider if this rare was not in the pack. But let's go green rare into green rare. How about that? Also, Enduring Vitality plus Valvagoth is an absurd combo because this just lets me generate a ton of mana, right? Here we have some random land. Patch Plaything is a reasonable creature, but there's a lot of power here. There's Flood Pit's Drowner, which is a 2 mana 2/1 flash creature that stuns something. And then I can shuffle that creature back into their library. So, you know, it's a slowish removal spell. Sawblade Skin Ripper is obviously good in black-red. But then there's also Trapped in the Screen, which is just a premium removal spell that's easily splashable. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Trapped in the Screen here. Just because I feel like if there's going to be a deck where I do try to do the Survivor thing and pull it off, it's with Enduring Vitality. But we'll see what happens. I'm seeing a bunch of blue cards. I'm also seeing a bunch of black cards. This green card's not good enough for me to take. There's an Underwater... This card sucks. So there's a Meat Locker. But there's Murder and Nowhere to Run. So I imagine it's one of these 2 cards that I take. Violent Urge is whatever. So what's better, Nowhere to Run or Murder? I will take Nowhere to Run. It's just easier to cast. It's an enchantment. Being an enchantment is nice for delirium. Especially if I want to go 3 colors and splash Trapped in the Screen. Certainly better to just play like a less scary mana base. Okay, the best card here is like Fear of Burning Alive. This card is quite good if you can get Delirium. It's like 6 mana, just like deal 4/4, deal 4 to a creature. There's Marvin, Murderous Mimic, has all activated abilities of creatures you control. I feel like this is probably more of a constructed card. I don't really care about Final Vengeance if I'm not black-red. So there's a Strangled Cemetery, there's a Bashful Beastie, and then there's a Fear of Burning Alive. Do I want to take this or do I just take the 7? This card is really good. You know what? I'm just going to take this and just figure out where I need to be. If I need to be red-green Delirium, then so be it. And if that's the case, then I absolutely would love a card like the Fear of Burning Alive in my deck. Don't care about these white cards that much. Don't like Horde Vigor all that much. Impossible Inferno is a slow removal spell. Actually, 5 mana kills a thing, and then if I have Delirium, It basically draws a card. Is that good? I'm wondering. This format seems slower. I can also take Etched Cornfield. I mean, I haven't seen that many good. I'm just going to take this Inferno. All right, yep. See, this is where kind of staying a little bit open, taking this because this came late, was a pseudo signal that red could be open. And now we're getting paid off here in Beastie Beatdown. This card's amazing. Unable to Scream, Horrid Vigor. Yeah, nothing even comes close to Beastie Beatdown. So let's go ahead and take that. I'm going to say this is like a 5-drop. Let's put it there. I do want to pick up some cheaper things here for my deck. But nothing here for us is cheap. There's a Shepherding Spirits in Anthropede. I guess I'll just take a random Anthropede. Don't really want to play it necessarily, but it does kill a room in a pinch, and it's a 4-mana 3/4 reach creature, but always on the lookout for cheap things. I will take the 2-mana 2/2 Delirium when it attacks. That would be nice. But now we're not seeing a whole lot of... what is this pack? I don't care about these blue cards. There's a Cryptid Inspector. I will just take this for the curve. Like, Fanatic of the Harrowing is fine, but I'll just take this in case I get some... If I get a decent number of green Manifest cards, this could still be fine. So late Unable to Scream. Fear of Lost Teeth is whatever. I don't really care about Grab the Prize. So I will take a Peculiar Lighthouse in case we need to splash. I will also take Etched Cornfield in case I want to splash. And I will take green-red. I don't really want to splash this card. I'll take the Lakeside Shack because now I can now I can potentially splash blue, right? Red, green, splash blue is an option. All right, what does this do? 3 mana, 1/4 haste. Tap, create a token that's it's like Splinter Twin? Or no, Kiki Jiki? What do you do? Create a token that's a copy of another target creature control, except it's a 1/1 red balloon creature. It has flying and haste. Sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. Activate only as a sorcery. Okay, it costs mana to do so, though. Doesn't seem that great. What does Smoky Lounge do? At the beginning of your first main, add 2 red. When you unlock this door, create a XX where X the number of unlocked doors among rooms you control. Why are all my cards so bad? Can somebody explain this to me? Literally everything is terrible. Am I first picking up Beastie Bestie? Oh my gosh. That pains me. Why did I do that? All right, anyways. There's a Murderer, Peer Past the Veil. It's another expensive card. I need to focus on some cheap stuff. I'll take this removal spell, though. We have very little interaction. There's some cheap creatures here, which is fine. This card can be okay, too. But I'll take Betrayer's Bargain. I think this card is good. Tale of Tameo. Okay, that's a spell-based card. There's a baseball bat. I will take a... Oh, Ticket Boot? What do you do? Ticket Booth? No. I'm going to take Grasping Longneck. I feel like this is the type of deck that wants to... This is not like a super aggro red-green deck, so this is going to be the type of card that helps me survive. Get me to the late game and also get me Delirium. That's a murder. All the murders. There's a Patch Plaything. There's an Insidious Fungus. I can explore? Or do I take this thing? All right, I'm going to try the fungus. We'll see how this goes. I want to try it. What does Zimone do? Please be good. At the beginning of your end step, if a land entered the battlefield under your control this turn, and you control a prime number of lands, create Primo the Indivisible, a legendary 0/0 green and blue fractal token, then put that many +1/+1 counters on it. This card's bizarre. So I can splash it. All right, this card's got to be awesome. I'm going to take it and splash it. We have the 2 blue lands. Okay, Wickerfolk Thresher. That one I don't need to read. That one is great, and I'm going to take it. There's a Duskmourn's Domination, but let's take that. Okay, certainly could use a little bit of ramp. Moldering Gym can be nice here. It gives me some fixing as well, so let's take that. The Machete isn't bad either. Maybe I just take the Machete. It's just a nice mana sink in the late game. Helps me with Delirium. This ramp effect is pretty easy to pick up. So yeah, let's take the Machete. Another beastie beatdown. Love that. Not going to splash, nowhere to run. Cryptid Inspector doesn't look very good here. I'll put the Anthropede in here in case. And probably not going to splash Trapped in the Screen along with the Zimone. We have a combat trick here, which I'm fine playing. So let me read this again. So if a land entered and you control a prime number of lands, create Primo. Is it Primo or Primo? So if I play this turn 3, I make a 3/3. Then if I played land number 5, I make a new Primo that replaces the old Primo, and it just keeps growing. Sure. It looks really cool. It looks really cool, so I'm certainly going to play it. I don't think this card's very good. I will take the Bedhead Beastie here as a land cycler. This is interesting. There's a Peer Past the Veil, but I think I need a Grasping Longneck here. Again, I don't have that many cheap things to do. I have some really nice expensive cards in my deck, so I want to just take this Longneck as a way to survive to the late game. $17, probably not playing the Cornfield, probably not splashing the Bounce spell. All right, this guy's better. So now we can play 16 lands and 2 land cyclers, probably. But this is a lot of playables, but I need more cheap things to do. I'm going to take like Scorching Dragonfire over anything. Splashing for Zimone. I can splash for Stay Hidden, Stay Silent. There's also Painter's Studio, which I'm a pretty big fan of, but it's definitely less good when I have all these 6-drops in my deck. And I have an Impossible Inferno, so I just have so many expensive cards. But I'm not going to have the double blue, though. That's the problem. All right, whatever. I'll just still take the Painter Studio. I mean, I think the card's pretty solid in general. Not at its best here, obviously. Not a Norin deck. I want to survive. There's a Long Neck and a Defiant Survivor, but this is not really a Defiant Survivor deck either. Although I do have Enduring Vitality. It's that or like another Long Neck. Do I have even a lot of... I don't really have that many Delirium cards. All right, we'll try this for science with the Enduring Vitality. My guess is it's not going to be very good. All right, I don't want to play a double red card. It's just like not something that I'm interested in. This could very well be a Pyroclasm deck, even though I have a bunch of 2 toughness things. I think it's the type of card that's going to be really good for us. Because our late game is pretty strong. And it's a very unique effect. So let's try Pyroclasm. Yeah. Oh, I like this card. 4 mana, Manifest Dread. Whenever a face-down permanent you control enters. So it's a 4 mana 2/2 that gets me a land. And then if I have more Manifest Dread, I get more lands. So I have a machete. I mean, it's that or like long neck. So yeah, let's take the thing that ramps me. Not seeing a whole lot of red now. There's a comeback wrong, which is just straight up kill a creature. But do I want to splash black? I don't think so. I mean, I do have a nowhere to run too, but I don't know if my mana is good enough. One, two, three, four, five. I have 6 removal spells. I don't need it. I'm just going to take another like silly branch snapper. I'm not happy about it, but I just don't have... there's just nothing here. Another removal spell? I guess we could have been black. This card is really nice. I'll just take a 4-mana 4/4 here just to have something to play early-ish. It's not... I like how I'm like 4 mana to play something early. Not where you want to be. Say its name. I literally have no 2-drops. Terramorphic Expanse, I think, is what I want over the Bleeding Woods. Play 1 island now. All right. Fear of Exposure. Yeah, I'll take that. How many of these silly cards can I even put in my deck? This is ridiculous. Yeah, I guess we should have been black-green, but it is now too late. I will take a found... No, I'll take this, whatever. Green, it taps for blue. Activate only if you control an island or a swamp. So that's not very good. Man, the curve for this deck is beyond bad. This Pyroclasm, let's just say, is going to have to do a lot of work. Did I just not see 2-drops? Did I just not take them? Or was I just blind to them? I don't know. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 creatures. I can cut a land for sure. I have 3 land cyclers and a found footage. This is another expensive card. Let's take a look at our colors. I mean, we certainly have more green than anything, but I do have 2 forest cyclers. So I guess we'll just try to keep it even. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 lands. And then we'll combine these. And then these are our spells here. This is just the clunkiest deck I've ever seen. This is like a 4-drop, this is like a 5-drop. Oh my gosh. All right, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm going to cut a 5-mana card. Like, what's my removal situation? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I'll cut one of these 5-mana removal spells just because it's so expensive, because my curve is so high. And yeah, this one is looking a little rough. This one's looking a little rough. All right, let's hop in though. All right, now before round 1 starts, I did want to say that this video is brought to you by TCGplayer.com. Check out TCGplayer.com for all your TCG singles and sealed product needs. If you want to make any purchases, make sure you click that affiliate link in the description below. Additionally, check out HeavyPlay.com for premium Magic the Gathering supplies and accessories. HeavyPlay.com/paulcheon will get you 10% off your first order. Last but not least, if you wanted to support the channel in another way, the best way to do so is through my Patreon. That's patreon.com/paulcheon. Shout out to all the patrons. Thank you so much for all your support. All right, I'm going to keep this absurdly clunky hand because I have an absurdly clunky deck. I'm going to sack my Terramorphic Expanse here and go get an island because I can go get a mountain with the beastie. Wow, look at this hand. It's so expensive. All right, let's go get Montaña. Then let's play the Survivor. Oh, you know what's nice? Because I have the Survivor, next turn I can go Fear of Exposure and tap this and manifest. Heck yeah. There you go. We did it. Turn 2 Growing Dread. A little bit scary, but I just feel like you don't turn permanents up often enough where this card's like absolutely backbreaking. It's a totally fine card, but like, for example, the blue-green 2/3 that loots, that card's way better. I wonder if I should play the 3-mana 2/3 Vigilance creature. The thing is, I don't have enough Manifest, so I didn't think it was worth it, but I might just play it just because I need more cheap things. That's the one. Oh my gosh. Okay. Nice deck, friend. And they have the bite spell? That's outrageous. Like, what is this curve? Like, what is that curve? Meanwhile, I can't find a 2-drop to save my life. All right, I have nothing to do. My hand is horrific. I mean, this deck is just... Okay. I'm going to try something else. I mean, I tried to do that in the previous draft where I just took a bunch of 2s, try to get it done, but this is like... So next turn I can cast this for 2, which is not bad. So okay. So they need that for the land. Didn't they discard a land? Or did they manifest it? They must have manifested it. Found footage. All right, let's go ahead and get a land. I mean, I guess I can just wait on this, right? It's just like the longer I wait, the better. I'm at 14. They discarded Bottomless Pool Locker Room. Oh no. That is not good for me. You know what? I'm just going to do this for 2. I feel if they discard that... Like 5 mana make 2 4/4s is great anyways, so... Enchantment creature... Land. Okay, so instant. Sorcery. Okay, we're good. This just makes it a lot harder for them to attack me, right? So... Then we have a Beastie Beatdown as well. Yep, Meat Locker. I mean, if they have two interactive spells, so be it, right? We try to play around. We knew that they likely had the 1. Oh my goodness, okay. All right. Let's see here. All right, I mean, I'm just going to keep playing stuff, so... They got some tricks up their sleeves. I know that for sure. So if they just keep up a bunch of mana, I got to be a little bit careful with when I choose to go for the Beastie Beatdown here. But certainly, if they choose to draw 3, discard 1, then that opens the door for us to have a really, really great turn. All right. There is the tunnel. Okay. So they are going very deep into all these rooms. Whoa, they discarded the bookworm? Friend, what is in your hand? Sure. That's the big finish. They have lots of stuff to do with their mana. I'm just trying to figure out what, now we're actually able to start attacking them. We have a couple of beastie beatdowns in our hand too. And with what we have, like, I really just want them to just, like, drown Diner. Just, like, draw 3 this card 1, man. It's everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. Okay. Good job. You draw a card. Next turn you take 18. I'm attacking with everything. Actually, I might even just play a defaced gallery. But, like, they probably have some crazy bounce spell. It's what it feels like, at least. Just tap out, okay? Just tap out. Sure. They refuse to tap out. Mucho annoying. Like, I have to play under the assumption that they have at least one big trick. And it's just like, how do I need to navigate around that, right? If I draw a mountain, I can cast all 3 spells in my hand, which is pretty good. They discarded Daggermaw, Megalodon. Pyroclasm is interesting, but I don't think it matters too much. All right. I'm going to play Defaced Gallery and just beat down. It's a lethal attack. You know what I mean? Okay. I'm going to pass priority because this is fine. If they do this, they likely have something here. So I will wait. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Okay, they just have nothing. They drew so many cards. Their deck looks awesome. Double bookworm, like this they definitely should have kept. Let me tell this Valvagoth 5 mana for 8 power and 8 toughness. This card's ridiculous. There it is, the Oculus. Alright, they're just dead, so. All right. Got it done. Doesn't matter where you block. All right, we beat a very, very solid blue-green deck with our Clunkosaurus Rex. You know what this? You know what green needs? I mean, it needs like a 2-mana creature at common. Where's that? I just need like a 2-mana 1/1 that taps for any color, or a 3-tree Root Weaver. Yes. All right, on the play here, I have a 3-drop. I'm keeping. Let's crack the Expanse for a blue source. Get all of our colors going. Underwater Tunnel, sure. This one I think is pretty bad. I don't think I would like to play this one very much. It just doesn't seem like it's great value. I guess if you play it early, it's like fine. I have so much expensive stuff, I'm certainly just gonna land cycle this. Will they attack me with the piranha thing? I mean, the nice thing about the survival cards, it just makes them not want to ever attack you. Smoky Lounge. What does this do? Okay. Let me think. I'm not close to delirium, right? So I'd rather just be able to kill something bigger and double spell this turn, I think. So why don't we go fight, and then play this, and then attack. Then we get to manifest. Damn. Our best card. We milled our best card. Oh well. Well, they got mana. And then they get to make a 3/3 flyer? Okay. Wait, where'd their mana go? Oh, they still have 2 mana. Wait, why did they use the red mana? Oh, whatever. Huh. I mean, this seems fairly straightforward. We just kill this 2/2. And we just attack again and get another manifest. Like, this is just awesome. Okay. So we have 3 creatures in play. At some point we can flip this over. Could be as early as next turn. This we can also turn into a 4/4. Alright, so they're making a 3/3 here. Okay. Threats around every corner. Huh. Please block the left creature. Alright, well, we got a free creature out of the deal there. And dealt some damage. And now we have a 4/4 in play. Classic meat lockers. Okay. I see. Huh. Whatever. I feel like I just need to attack. Wickerfolk Thresher is huge. We can still attack for 3 here. If we draw land, I can go long neck plus threats around every corner. I could have done this on the previous turn to try to hit a land, but I would feel pretty bad if I hit 2 spells. And then I just can't play much. Then I have to play the long neck. And obviously this provides a ton of value. Another meat locker. Okay. I mean, it certainly buys them time, but it's not particularly good. Threats around every corner. All right. This is my board. Fear of Burning Alive is active next turn. And then we can even deface Gallery. All right, they're dead. I want to play it. Oh no, I don't have an odd number of lands. Oh no. Can I land cycle there? I don't think so. All right. Anyways, winning more matches than I would have expected. We just need to make sure we survive to turn 3, I guess. Or draw Pyroclasm. 2-0. All right, opponent on the play. Wow, this hand is slow, but I'm going to keep. I got my best card in my deck. What am I supposed to do? Ooh, we drew Enduring Vitality. Just don't have a 2-drop. Nobody plays 2. See, I would have loved the Flesh Burrower. Oh my gosh. That would have been so good. I would have taken a Moldering Gym too. Just to ramp me. I could have done a lot of things differently, okay? There's a lot of things that I regret. Don't kill it. Don't be a jerk. Don't be that guy. It's just a mana creature. It's a glorified mana creature. What the heck? Wow. They actually didn't have it. What the heck? Oh, the combo. I have the combo. Creatures you control have tap, add 1 mana of any color. I gotta do it. I don't have a choice. I can't tap it right now because it's a little sick. No, you jerk face. Under the Skin? Okay. So much value with these cards. Oh, they set it up. That's so good. Defiled Crypt? Oh my gosh. Our opponent. Large brain cells occupy their foreheads. It is extremely large. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. Okay. Flesh Burrower is kind of annoying. I'm not very close to using Fear of Burning Alive. Wish I had like some self-mill stuff. Like the 2 mana mill 3 cards card. Wow, what a creepy angle. Hey, that helps. Okay. I now have 2 types. Oh, man. I now have 3 types? Oh, this is brutal. Alright, I guess I don't have a choice here. I need to do this for 3. Oh. That's interesting. Do I want... I have 6 lands right now? I gotta do it just because it's a cool card. Alright, 3 5/5s, let's go! 3 5/5s. Alright. Now if I draw a land, I can make a 7/7 Primo. I can gain life with this too. Yeah! We're doing things and stuff. Seven is a prime number. And then what's after that? 11? Yeah, 11? Okay. But the fact that we have 6 in play is why I chose to take the Zimone. Alright, that's fine. That's a 5/5. Whoa! The Swarm Weaver is in the graveyard. Oh, this can kill... I should probably kill Defiled Crypt. Yeah. And then we can play this on the Death Touch creature. Which one do I not care, like, if it dies? I'm at 10. I should not attack. Uh-oh. Oh, do you have 2 removal spells? Oh, that's rich. I mean, you know. Them's the beats. Yeah. Whatever. They had a very good black-green deck. Like Swarm Weaver, all kinds of stuff. Just kind of had the answer for everything that we were trying to put together. I mean, double removal spell is double removal spell. Like, it is what it is. I feel like it was pretty important to kill that enchantment, because they can get that rare out of the graveyard. So then... I mean, maybe I didn't need to kill the Death Touch creature? I don't know. Alright, gonna use my bestie to get another mountain. Then we have Survivor. So this is pretty nice. I can go Forest, Mountain, cycle the Branch Snapper, and then still go with the Beastie Beatdown to be able to get a Manifest. What is this? Oh. Yeah, that card's good. Oh, gotta slow roll your land. Oh, you got me. Oh my gosh. All right. Do I want to just get a land this turn? Think so. I don't want to miss land drops. Let's get the fungus. Because that way I can play threats around every corner and just kind of get my ramp going. Does this get any land? Ooh, okay. So I can go fetch for an island with this. Enduring Courage. Yeah, that card's good. That card's good, I'm gonna say. Really good. This is a lot of pressure. I have to manifest dread this so I can fetch for my one island. Oh no, I can't! It doesn't matter! Oh! Oh, that's so savage! I can't play my Zimone! Right! Hitting my one island off the manifest is the actual nutlow. Oh my goodness. Wow. That is brutal. I don't like it one bit. I don't like it one bit. I can still kill this, but man, a lot of this card's value is just the enchantment. So it doesn't really matter if I kill it. I mean, it's still just a way to kill a 3/3, right? But... $6/3? Holy cow. It's unbelievable. Oh, man. So this is an instant and an enchantment. Can't really attack with an Enduring Courage in play. But at least I got 2 creatures off the battlefield and I have a 4/4 in play. Do I have any way to generate blue mana? I think I have a blue-red tap land. But yeah, at this point, we are just blocking as much as we can. Why is this in your deck? Oh no, they can attack me for lethal. That's hilarious. I have to block this. Okay. I'm at 3. I guess this would have been nice with Defiant Survivor. Yeah, I should have waited on this then. Maybe I should have just played the Thresher. I just figured, like, Thresher is my one way to, like, come back. So I'm still waiting for them to just keep running. I'm just waiting for them to run out of creatures here and then try to win with the value that I get from the Thresher. Block. All right, I'm at 1. And they draw a card. Man, a lot of people, my opponents have been having Enduring Courage. Oh, that's savage. Wow. I got a block, obviously. All right, I need a land here. Okay. I wish my Wickerfolk Thresher had, like, Vigilance or something. They still have 4 cards in hand. What is this? What is this? All right, there's a land. Maybe they're just out of action. Have you considered being out of action? A blue-red land would be phenomenal. Yeah. The blue-red tap land here. Or the... Do I have 2 of them? I think I have a blue-red and a blue-green land, actually. Oh, what is this? Oh, they have another creature? Yeah, okay. Good beats. They saw the line. No, I didn't have fun. Everybody keeps playing that stupid haste enchantment creature. And it's not cool. Alright, 2 and 2. Can we finish this draft with a positive record? Alright, on the play here, I have a Zimone. I keep. I don't even know how good it is. Like, normally I'd land cycle, but I have 4 lands, so... Turn 2 Acrobatic Cheerleader. Turn 3 Zimone. Alright, I get a 3/3, right? If this works the way that I want it to. We did it! Turn 3! 4 power and 4 toughness on the battlefield. Jump scare. Into friend... What is happening? And then what does this get? Oh, now it's like forever flying. I see. Well, Pyroclasm rather sure seems awesome. Let's activate this. I don't want this land. I will take that card. Do I get greedy with this Pyroclasm? They have 3 cards in hand? I'm not gonna get greedy. That's how I die. The way I look at it is, I get to Pyroclasm, they can't hit me back. I know I could have had a 5-5, but next turn I can play a 5-4 trampler, and then I play a 7-6 trampler, and then another 7-6 trampler. So I clear the board. I'm the aggressor. They have just a mere glimmer light in play, and we are looking okay. Yeah, this is all fine. It's like they have to make a decision now. It's like, do I attack or do I use a removal spell? This is fine. I guess they got to do both. I guess they got to do both. They have one card left? Okay. Haumph. These were terrible reveals, by the way, off Painter Studio. I'm just gonna take this damage. I mean, it's basically a lightning bolt, and then whatever they have in their hand. But they have exactly what I would expect out of a red-white beatdown deck. Some cheerleaders, good curve, some inside outs, jump scares, etc. Makes sense. All right, we take 7. Branch snappers for days. Oh no, are we dead? Are we dead? All right. Big bad tramplers. 3 and 2. Whew. We're winning some. We're winning some. We got some bombs. We do have some bombs in this deck. Pyroclasm, obviously very, very good against these creature decks. All right, opponent on the play. This is a keeper because I can get a red source with the beastie. Obviously, being on the draw is sad because we have literally 0 2-drops in our deck, but... Okay. We drew the mountain, actually. I don't know if that changes anything for us. Yeah, I'm certainly just getting mountain off of this still. I'm going with the highest upside play here. If they don't kill my survivor, I can play Enduring Vitality here and tap it and manifest. Okay, they killed it. Darn. I don't have anywhere close to delirium here. All right, let's play the machete. Boom, branch snapper. Whew. Can you imagine when I get to flip this bad boy? Crunch you for 9? What is this? Please tell me. When it enters, return an enchantment from your graveyard to your hand or unlock. Whenever enchantment you control enters, and whenever you unlock a room, create a 3/1 white creature token with flying. I see. That's pretty good. Darn. This card's so good, I can't kill it. I don't have delirium or whatever. Ay, ay, ay. All right, whatever. They're going to get at least one 3/1 flyer here, most likely. So next turn, I can move my machete. I can move my machete and then beat down. What is this? Oh, they just played it for 1 mana to make a 3/1 flyer? Seems fair. Seems fair. Oh my gosh, they got another flyer? This is not right. Oh, this is brutal. They have 3 cards in hand. Ghostly Dancer shenanigans. We need to try to keep that in check as much as we can. Now, if Enduring Vitality dies, Fury of Burning Alive then has Delirium, which is good. Oh, come on! Bro! What? What? That's so stupid. Whatever. If you have something for 2 mana, I hate you. You know, it's all these damn World Championship competitors. Why are you so much better at the game than me? Not cool. They just... Hey, you know what? At the very least, I can say my opponent got to live the dream with one of the most exciting white rares in the entire set and got to cast 1,000,000 enchantments, and they beat me. So, them's the beats. I couldn't kill Ghostly Dancers. I tried. They got it back. They made 1,000,000 tokens. That's how you build a black-white deck. The black-white deck seems cool if you can pull it off. So, there you have it. Man! I mean, this is why we practice, but this early access event was absolutely brutal. I think my win rate is like 50%. Oh my gosh. Is this like 3 3-3s in a row? We went like 5-1, 6-3, no trophy, 5-1, 6-3, 3-3, 3-3, 3-3, 0-3 in the sealed. Oh. I'm not loving it. I am not loving where I am at with this format right now. Obviously, it's still very early. The set hasn't even come out yet, but I got absolutely thrashed in these videos. But it's okay. It's okay. You improve, and we have some very clear weaknesses in this deck that we obviously needed to address. Number one being, of course, you see this? No 2-drops. Very, very important. I'm not even sure what color... in hindsight, after everything was said and done, I was supposed to be black-green. But it's just also like this early in the format, people just keep waffling. So it's just like really hard to just even settle in on a lane. So I don't even know, right? We saw like late Beastie Beatdowns. We saw late Fear of Burning Alive. So I thought maybe red was open, but it really wasn't. Then we saw some of the black cards. Then we got past like busted Valvagoth's Onslaught, but then I don't even know if the green was super open after that either. I mean, we got some green, but none of the cheap green. Like I needed the Death Touch green. Like this is what I needed. 2 mana, 2/2 Death Touch. 2 mana, 3/1 Wolf Dog thing. There's 2 green 2-drops that I would have absolutely loved just to play in this deck. But this deck was far too clunky. Needed some good cheap interaction. And my opponents just did more broken things than me. And some of the broken things that people can do, there's like, it feels like there's like almost nothing. Like a good black-red deck with some sacrifice nonsense, or a good black-white reanimator deck, or you know, I don't know. There's probably like a multicolored green control deck that's good, where you need to focus on making sure that you have cheap enough interaction to survive and then win with inevitability, which is kind of what I was trying to do here. But, you know, like we just didn't quite get there because we didn't have the solid 2 mana cards to kind of get us there. But yeah, this was rough. Another 3-3. Red, green, splashing blue for the Zimone. And honestly, this was just more of a, I want to try Zimone. I have some lands to splash it. I don't even know if it was correct. It's just another large body in a deck that already has a bunch of large bodies. Threats around every corner is pretty good. With all the manifest stuffs. Wicker Folk Thresher is obviously good. But just obviously, like, just, you simply, in this day and age, you just cannot draft a deck that doesn't have 2-drops, and that was the biggest problem. So that's something that I need to address. Like, I just need to take crap 2-drops, I guess. I would have taken the Death Toucher in a 3-1, but I don't know what happened. I mean, did I just see, like, was I taking, like, Threshers and stuff over it? There's no shot I was taking Grasping Longneck over 2-drops. Or Fear of Exposure, even. So I don't even know. It was just a really weird draft. Really, really weird draft. And I know that I should have been black-green. There's a lot more drafting to do. But right now, I am not feeling good. I've been drafting for about 10 hours. And we are still not improving in any way, shape, or form. But it's okay. That's what the next draft is for. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for more daily videos just like this. If you've enjoyed this content and wanted to support the channel in another way, my Patreon is the best way to do so. That's patreon.com/paulcheon. Additionally, this video is brought to you by tcgplayer.com. Check out tcgplayer.com for any Magic the Gathering singles or sealed product that you might be on the lookout for. You're going to go to that website and get the most competitive prices around. And if you wanted to do some shopping, make sure you click that affiliate link in the description below. Additionally, check out heavyplay.com for premium Magic the Gathering supplies and accessories. If you want high quality deck boxes, playmats, sleeves, dice boxes, even life pads, they've got it all. Check them out. Heavyplay.com/paulcheon will get you 10% off your first order. This was a beatdown. I'm getting beat down. I'm sure I'll figure this format out at some point. But today was not the day. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.